Okay, so good evening. So now we begin. 来，我们开始. So we start by doing the 15 minutes of meditation. Can you all hear me? Can hear how? Okay, good. So now you should be able to hear me. Okay, good. So now we do by doing 15 minutes of meditation, and then they start today practice. Okay, so the lady, her Li Mei Hui, have not really woken up from the thing, so we'll do 1,000 Om Mani Padme Hum again. So there's this quote from the Guide to Bodhisattva way by Shantideva. Then they say, "May I be a protector for those without one." So it's very important for us to always generate the high thought of compassion. Even you cannot understand a lot of things, you cannot do a lot of things, but with a kind heart, that do not want anything in return, then the act is a pure act. It becomes very pure. So right now for us, like at home, then I saw we generate the thought properly, think about it, and say I like to offer reciting the whole money payment for not only her but for everyone. Then put other in front. Then also you are definitely included as a sentient being. Then you bring about a slow ripening effect about a transformation. Our mind not going to suddenly become wholly pure instantly. There's no such thing. No such thing. It will go through a long process of training. But relative to our many life, this life, whatever we do, seems like in one lifetime, we can actually achieve something very amazing, really amazing. So I urge every one of us, we put a lot of effort right now to try to pray for her and everybody who's going through treatment, going through issue, going through thing. The 16 aspects of the Four Noble Truths, right? Is just that we act opposite of it. What is called truth through the Buddha he discovered was something that the ordinary being did not know. That's why ordinary being keep always circling in samsara, the Four Noble Truths. I will cover some aspect of this 16 aspect subsequently, but I really want to finish the Sakyamuni Buddha practice, or else our Sakyamuni Buddha practice will take them long time. Oh, titi buay liao one, no. But actually, in Shakyamuni Buddha practice, it depends how much you want to go in depth. But right now, I want you such that you got enough of understanding whatever thing you do. I realize that it's so important to really understand why we attend a certain function, but no one actually tell you what's really happening. You go to attend a puja in Bisate or whatever, you just hear the monk chanting and you go there and pray, you hear the sound. Maybe if you know the mantra, you follow a little bit. Is that practice? So I say that, okay, what is the attitude when you listen? Are you listening with the attitude of kindness and compassion supported by it or not supported by anything? When you talk Dzogchen or Mahamudra to an ordinary being, it sounds like you're not doing anything. You just sit quiet and you don't react to anything. Almost you space out, correct? But it sounds like space out, that is bochap, But actually it's quite different. It's actually a bit different. For the ordinary being is don't do anything. That means nothing come to the mind, don't react to anything. But to the practitioner, it's a mind that is prior support by refuge, by renunciation, by bodhicitta, by wisdom realizing emptiness. And from the point of not to react is to try to give up, giving up, let go, let go, let go, let go. Whereas a non-sentient being, when think of Dzogchen, is that think of nothing. So absolutely quite different. Absolutely very, very different. But in Mahamudra itself, in the Dzogchen practice, when we can really understand the true nature of our mind, subdue your mind, then this is something we need to go through. Okay, good. So now we sit 15 minutes and then we begin. 好，现在我们就做9轮呼吸，然后静静做15分钟。现在我们开始。
ở đây nhớ luôn nha nhớ luôn vậy ra
Can you hear me now? Ting Tama? Okay, good. Since taking refuge is the doorway to ripen our mind, it's like the minting the journey inside us, going inside us. When we say we go inside us, we're trying to remove certain things, wrong concept, and then bring something inside us that is something very precious that we have right now, the Buddha nature within us. So it's not that we become Buddha, we discover the Buddha nature we have. The word we call discover the Buddha nature we have. That means it's something we already have. We remove, then we like, oh, it's that new water. Now temporary, you cannot drink. If you take the new water from the plant, you cannot drink the water because they got all sorts of impurity and dirty thing. But through a certain layer of filtration, then certain things get purified. So same thing that we are like this. So we need to do the path. So by taking refuge, you constantly say, may I become a protector for those without one. Then think for a while, how wonderful, I'll be able to do every single thing for every single one, then be able to bring them to full enlightenment. So you're very clear. To bring them to full enlightenment, it's not temporary, just make them happy, and just give them things or do the thing whatever they want. But the end point is very clear, is to bring them to full enlightenment. To bring them to full enlightenment, you have to first help them such that they are able to practice. If they're not able to practice, you cannot bring them to full enlightenment. It's quite clear. So right now, same thing, we are doing this practice together every day. And I'm trying to help you to establish a daily practice based on understanding. Establish a daily practice based on understanding, and probably some more details along the particular path itself. So the teaching of the Buddha is very vast and very deep, very vast, very deep. But it also can be make it to a level that you can understand and then you practice. So do not be so afraid that, oh, I got so many things I don't know. No, keep that thought in the mind. It's not useful. Because the more you keep thinking of it, that thought is not useful. You should not do anything that's not important. We call obstruct your growth. I want you to really remember, anytime you got a bad thought that come from your own self, that stop you from doing good thing, now that is something that you should stop immediately. How you stop? Breathe, then let go. Breathe and let go. This is one of the fundamental. So some of the students are actually, some of you all have already signed up, already paid the thing. It's going to Mount Kailash. So one of the most important thing in Mount Kailash is know how to breathe, to take long breath. Because when you go up to 4,000 meter, 5,000 meter, Dromala Pass 5,500 meters, what happened? Every 1,000 meter, the oxygen reduced by 10%. So in Singapore, you are sea level, you get 100% of concentration of oxygen. As you go 1,000 meter, the oxygen level reduced by 10%. So it's 90% volume of the air got oxygen. As you go 2,000 meter, become 80, 3,000 meter become 70. So once you become 70, your heart and your lung have to breathe harder. Your lung, you have to breathe harder. They say for every minute, you need a certain liter or 0.5 liter of oxygen to feed to your brain. But so in Singapore, sea level, you just have to work a normal, maybe 100 kilo jobs, you were able to suck enough. But when you go up to 3,000 meter, because it's 70%, you need to work 30% harder than in Singapore. When you go up to 4,000 meter, you have to work 40% harder to breathe the same amount of oxygen that will keep you going. When you go up to 5,000 meters, it's half the thing. That's why they say in climbing Mount Everest without any oxygen, because when you go up to 8,800 meters, your heart must breathe 88% harder, stronger. That's why it's called the death zone. Because when you don't have any oxygen, you breathe, you cannot get what you want. Your mind, your body will tell your mind, oi, preserve yourself. You'll go switch off mode and you like hibernate and then you die. So that's why in Mount Everest it's called death zone. So right now we need to work a bit harder, like 4,000 meter, 5,000 meter, then like 50%. So right now as we start to do our practice, you must be able to know that when any thought that come up to you, easy thought, easy, you can let go of it. When the emotion become like keep coming back to you, so what must you do? If the negative emotion keep coming back to you and you tell me that you can't get rid of it, it's because you're not applying anything. You hope that someone can take away. No, only your mind can see your mind. Only the mind can help the mind. So Sifu can pray to create conditions so that you're able to look. Sometimes because you got some good karma, some connection, you might be able to pacify it quite quickly. But to pacify our inner karma and affliction, especially the ignorant, no one can do for you. Even the Buddha say, "Oh, sorry, this is something I cannot do for you." So if someday, if you ask someone ask you, "So Buddha got all ability here, right?" Not? So you tell the Buddha, "Make me get enlightened." Can. So you realize that the Buddha is not an omnipotent like all the rest of the other god. They can make you become what you are. They also can make you become what you are. Buddha cannot make you everything. Buddha cannot remove your these two obscuration. You have to do it yourself. So you can understand it's dependent. You see the nature of thing, the dependent nature of thing, the function of thing, and the evidence of thing. So the 16 aspects of the Four Noble Truths, after we finish this Sakyamuni Buddha, I want to talk about it so that you can really understand. Oh, because this noble truth, right? I actually act in a total opposite way. That's why I'm suffering right now. So as you all do your practice of Dharma practice, you must remember every time when you got a thought that's not helpful for your practice one, jealousy, desire. When you get angry, no need to talk about practice. You're just very upset. You keep thinking, you meditate, you keep thinking how to hammer the person. I think I must do this, you become a meditation on bad thoughts. You become, wow, you become this. It's not useful, correct? So what do? You have to let go. Because what happened when it's actually a concept that you concord out and you hold on to the concept and you believe what you do will make you happy. But no, because an emotion that's under the control of anger, under the control of ignorance, under control of a lot of desire, wanting to be happy again, is holding on to a wrong object. The object is ignorant. It only produces sufferings. Once you are under the control of klesha, we call it affliction. Your mind will be afflicted. That's why is that once you are afflicted, it's because your mind is under the control of ignorance, desire, anger, all the negative mental factor. When your mind get afflicted, right, it's because then can anybody do anything that your mind? Because mind non-form right now. But if a very because some prayers are very powerful, it's very helpful to just to listen. It's just a handphone, right? Wherever we are right now, if you press the correct number, it linked to a satellite. So you can think the satellite like who? The satellite is like Buddha mind. So when you say the thing, you say the prayer, they say prayer, Buddha, please bless this person. This one gets sent to the space, then get download to the person mind. So the other person mind is like another handphone that receives the signal or release a little bit. Since sometimes the signal are strong, sometimes the signal are weak, you don't get all the thing you want. I'm making it a bit easier for you so that realize that when we practice eating of Tao Wei, most of us did not have any experience because when you pray at the time of 不到位, you 你要够狠哦，你要够狠, you have to say, no, 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 I'm not going to give chance anymore. For those without a protector, may I become one. For those without a protector, may I become one. For 1 hour, I want to do the very best I can for everyone, for everyone. Then as you become better and better and better and better, I don't like to say you become better. I like to use the word you become more familiar. When your mind become more familiar with certain things that you do, and then that familiarity becomes something like a habit, and you feel quite chill about it. You no longer anyhow move really. You only move when necessary. I think few nights ago I did talk to you. I came back Singapore. I sit to next one person that hand keep on like that one. No, walao eh. I tell you, I cannot take it. I like, okay, practice patience. I cannot. After a while, I tell your jacket touching my skin. I literally tell them. I just felt like you try to like meditate, then suddenly the person touch you, then you then you get shake. Then I say, oh. You see, I got no compassion. I think compassion means reach them for suffering, ma. I say it's not, I got no compassion. It's just that at this moment, right, compassion must use some logic one. You get so irritated, you cannot practice, then how are you going to help people, right? So I like, okay. So I try to do Tonglen, try to do all the things, but after a while, you keep on like that. Why? And then I didn't get upset. Well, I mean, but I just felt that maybe not very very comfortable, not very pleasant. I just tell nicely, I didn't shout like 1 minute. No, I said, but maybe already quite rugful lah. I mean, some of y'all see me rugful before, quite scary on it. Your jacket touched my skin. Wow, the words usually people never hear before. So after that, I see him sit like that, never move. So probably quite rugful. But he touched my skin. But I say 1,000 omani pay me home. So supposed to let him touch ma. So in the very beginning, till we got stability, our mind, our sense pleasure absorbed inside her, right? So it's very best not to go to a quiet place where nothing can disturb you, right, to practice. So this point in the beginning when we take refuge, right, is to watch your mind. When your mind is so gross, you need 15 minutes to settle down your mind. After your mind get a little bit more settled, then you can then do the thing. Even the people sing song must kai sang, correct? Then they do sound to open their voice cord, vocal cord, correct or not? So same thing when we do meditation, and we are beginner, right? Obviously, we need a little bit more time to prep. So going the 15 minutes of trying to silence the mind, release the thing, and then go inwards the thing by taking refuge, right? Is to generate as a ripening cause, right, to become a Buddhist. It's very serious when a lot of people can say they are Buddhist. Are they really Buddhist or not? It's not for you to judge. You don't need to care whether people are Buddhist or not Buddhist. The main thing that are you Buddhist or not? You should ask yourself. Remember, that's why the Buddha said, do no evil, do all good. Completely subdue your mind. Buddha said very clear, completely subdue your mind. Because he said, I cannot subdue your mind. It's you can subdue your mind. That's why the word is very clear inside the thing. Completely subdue your mind. So are you really, when the emotion come out, can you handle or not? If the emotion come out, you become worse than someone who don't practice and then cock out already. Rinpoche say, once the person child cherishing come out, it become worse than a non-Buddhist. Every dharma fly out of the house, nothing left. Must remember, your real practitioner is when klesha thing where are you able to handle your negative emotion or not. So now I teach you right now, must breathe. Hold out. Breathe in. Hold and out. Must do the note or do the breathing method. You'll be so surprised when you breathe 3 breaths, that thought to trying to go there get disrupted. The idea is to disrupt your train of negative thought. I say one more time. The main antidote is to disrupt your train of negative thought. Because it's that domino. You hit one, then the next one will go, then the next one will go, next one will go. Then but you stop the thought by breath. Suddenly there's a moment of gap. When the moment of gap is neutral, there's very likely the next following thought will be neutral. So you can only go from negative to neutral, then to positive. It cannot suddenly go from negative to positive one. When we got gearbox, you go neutral, then can go correct. So by gear, it's my first gear, then second gear, then turn, then third gear, then fourth gear, then fifth gear. Then got one reverse gear one. So it's had to go to this process. Okay, so we do take refuge, generate bodhicitta, and then we count 1,000 or many payment home. So by counting the 1,000 or many payment, we pray for every one of y'all. So you try to generate as much as you can, and may I become a protector to those without one. So at the place that Sifu is staying, right, there's a lot of monkey. There is a lot of monkey. Sometimes when I look at the monkey, quite poor thing, in the morning, in the night time, it's very, very cold. So they don't wear clothes. They are very fur skin. And the tiny monkey the baby monkey will grab onto the back. Then inside the group, right, they got 他们那个家族 right, they got group one group. Then we'll have an alpha male. Then you can see them sometimes fight quite fierce one. Really, really fierce. Then the alpha male eat what he want. The rest will look until the alpha male go away, then the rest and can eat one. So in the animal kingdom, right, is who most powerful, who rule the world. Sometimes I got a feeling of human being going to become like that, like America got a lot of power, they try to act like bully her, right? Then become no different from animal, right? Now we're just an animal in a human body, the emotion we have. Nothing so refined, The most refined thought you can have is to behave properly right now. So you also remember, whether you're practitioner or not practitioner, is that when the thing negative emotion come out, 你还像样吗? Next time, if you can remember Sifu say, all right, always got a handphone. When you get angry, take a selfie of yourself. See whether your face look good or not. I'm quite sure don't look very nice on. Right? I quite sure. So that day I said, what they say, your jacket touched my skin, or I would think I should take a selfie, see my face. Next time I was like that. Your jacket touched my skin. Next time I must try that. I'm gonna tell you, all of us want to look good. If you ever see yourself get angry, you say, "Wow, 这么难看的." I'm gonna tell you, there's no beautiful angry person. Right? I never hear before a very beautiful angry person. Because anger and beauty is all like totally it can be very pretty with all the things, but we get angry, right? Then the emotion will arise, and then self-cherishing. So self-cherishing actually make you ugly. Also, not only that your facial expression not very nice, you also make your emotion inside there release something called cortisol, stress hormone. When you have stress hormone and you don't break the cycle, then you become more and more and more. You must remember this. You must remember, I tell you, it's the most important thing. You must break that cycle. Domino, tick, 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 you must stop. Then the rest can got safe. You don't break the cycle. The cycle is just simple. Breathe in, hold, breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like that one. You breathe in 4, hold for 7, out for 8. Then you can so then you release that, then that is the intervention, I call it. You must remember, if it, also, you cannot always then blame karma. Oh, blame karma, karma, karma. I cannot get angry because my karma. That's garbage again. You can create fresh karma, fresh karma. So that's why you must have mindfulness. When you got mindfulness. So that's the part where we all wear rubber band, right? Do not get angry one. Those people got angry one, then I give you 2 piece. You put the 2 anger, you wear both hands, do not get angry. Then I get one, all print, do not get angry one. Then you see everywhere else, don't get angry. Once in a while, you look at the thing become very powerful, very, very powerful. So the childcare that the orphanage that we also help to sponsor to build the thing to repay the loan. So the day I went, then I told the geshe there, the gelong sonam, right? Then I say it's very good for, maybe you can paint the word, the 5 Panchasila, the 5 precepts like that, onto the wall. So the kids one day will go up, get married or everything, but they did remember. They did not remember because you came here and gave them food and clothing and go to school. You came here because you tell them to believe that not killing is the correct thing, not stealing is the correct thing, not lying is the correct thing, no sexual being the correct thing, and not taking alcohol is the correct thing. If they're able to do this very basic, but it's a fundamental. You cannot do this 5, don't talk about the 10 virtue section. Don't talk about Bodhisattva vow, don't talk about tantric vow. If you're this 5, you can't even do properly. No basis to continue conversation. Oi, 你没有基本功. Every time I think of this, I remember there's one somebody I met long ago. So there was a Dharma student. So he very interested to join the commando. I say, you sure you want to join? I say, sure. Wow, I train for everything. So okay lah. So I arranged through contact, correct? If you pass the IPPT test or everything, go, walao, you come here and do with fear. You can't even run properly. I say, walao, 走老鬼. Some more I pull all the big string to arrange for you to come. You can't even do the basic thing. And I say, wow. So on what basis can I trust you all to do the thing? I'm gonna tell you, most of y'all can't even trust yourself, right or not? So you say, okay, I'm going to follow someone. I'm going to follow Sifu. Not as you follow me wherever I walk around. It's to follow what I tell you to do. Are you able to have an intervention when you got negative emotion to remember to breathe or not? Are you able to remember to breathe when you got a negative emotion or not? You must have the ability. I'm gonna tell you, it's one of the most crucial set, and it always must breathe one. So you realize when you get angry, it actually take a lot of energy. That's why you realize when you get angry, you breathe. Your body need a lot of energy. So that's why you go a little bit out. And what happened is that the wind enter the right channel so much until the thing start to vibrate. That's why and the breathing comes here, throat. And all the energy go to the limbs, ready to fight already, because you become uncontrollable. So you must remember to breathe in and breathe out. So when you take refuge, right, it's not to check whether people practice or not. It's really to check the content of your mind. You need to have mindfulness. And I believe you all can do. It's only how well only. How well. So you want to do it always, right? Then always try to hold on something. A lot of people, um, last time we were a soldier, we got this thing called DIP. To keep ourselves alert, right? It's one type of tobacco, right? Then they cut into small pieces. That it's a Western culture. It's you cut into small pieces tobacco, then you put under your tongue, under here. So it's a bit salty. I also know this. I did for like I don't like the flavor because I rather put one sengui or some candy, when I want. But that one give a little bit of what you call nicotine, right? So that's why you keep you very alert. They can stay in petrol or you cannot afford to fall asleep one. So you do something whatever to keep you awake. So for us to keep ourselves inside the thing, we must always hold something inside our mind, right? No, may I become a protector, become one. So you have to change your role. You should not think of, so who are you? Are you just or name or who are you? Who are you? What is your real personality right now? So when I say what's your personality, do you think I'm a homemaker, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm an engineer, or whatever? What's your occupation? What's your occupation? What's your personality? May I become a protector for those without one. May I truly realize the true nature of my mind. May I be able to free everyone from suffering. So you have to give yourself an identity, Harena. How about this as your identity? Compassionate person. So you ask a horse, right, that can run very fast. You ask him what is his identity. He say, 名字马, 又名, 追风. I chase the wind. Wow, that was fantastic, Harena. So that is him. So Jose, if I ask you what's your personality, if you never think about it, right, you'll be the ordinary, the self-cherishing or renew. Okay, good. So remember this one before you even take refuge, right? You must talk a lot. You have to have a lot of idea before your refuge become very anchored, very powerful one. Wow. No. So having gathered all the instruction, all the teaching, all the know-how, and then applying it is where the real thing happen. Like you first before you can draw a tanka, you need to gather the color, the canvas, the string, the paintbrush, the water, the lighting in the room, then the wind, everything you need to get all the thing. Then once you gather, right, then you draw the outline, then you paint whatever thing. Then slowly we go into the more and more detail. As you do, I think we need to settle our mind. So we got a lot of gross negative emotion. Just remember, let go of it. It's just okay, one. You have been to the worst of place called hell. Also, you've been to the highest, become gods. You were Chakravartin king before lah. Look at you right now, right now. 凡夫一个，对不对？但是现在我们下8下10万人生 we got this 8 perfect human rebirth. We should not lose the moment of it. A lot of people do it when a bit too late lah. When you're too sick, correct? You can't do. So today I get Geshe-la. So now he's walking Korah right now. I rejoice. So So there's one student, right? He went set a retreat with me. Then after go retreat, we go to Bogaya to attend His Holiness teaching, and then he come back to Singapore, eat the thing, and then she got a stroke. Until now, after how many years already? Maybe 4 years. She's still lying on the bed now. The first 2 years cannot wake up. Now wake up can got some idea, but cannot have we call it communication. That means not retain all her sense, able to vital sense. That means can breathe. All the 5 automatic neural system work, but they're able to gain back active control over the eye. I think ear is something that you always can hear as long the thing you can hear one. Eyes, that means you cannot see, and the other thing is your tongue. You cannot move your tongue, the vocal cord. You're unable to coordinate. So you see so most of the time they say that what are the things that very important to do to have is to breathe. Because automatically you breathe. That's why it's called the autoimmune system. That you also the thing is your heart will beat. No? You don't need to tell, okay, your heart now beat. No, your heart no need to tell you it will beat automatic one. Then also breathe. So even when you're not awakened, you see your heart beat and you no breathe. So do you hear? So the hearing thing, you see, so you go by hear, auto. These are called passive input. That means you don't need to do any effort one. You will smell, you will do passive. But talk, you have to put effort one, 对不对? Eyes you also don't need to put effort one. Talk, you have to put effort. You have to put effort. You have to put effort. But most of the time, our effort are controlled by desire, anger, ignorance. That's why it's not important at all. So you realize that for all the things, not so much important is to talk. But as a Dharma student, if the Buddha don't talk, speak the Dharma, you share the concept, you'll not be able to free yourself from suffering. So that's why they say the speech of the Buddha is the most kind because it teaches the concept. But what we talk, not like the Buddha, we all talk all garbage, correct? Sometimes me, war, all the I, all the me, all I want to free you. I say, you want to free them? Okay, on what basis? I. So use the word I less. So you say, may all beings free. So use the word may all beings free. Always start with the four immeasurable. It's very, very powerful. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness. I will cause them to have happiness. So Guru Buddha, please bless me to be able to do so. Focus on the four immeasurable once in a while. It will be very, very helpful for your mind. Really helpful. Okay, take refuge. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. And I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. And I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. 诸佛正法正中尊，以至菩提我归依。愿以布施等资粮，我愿力有情，我愿成佛。诸佛正法正中尊，以至菩提我归依。愿以布施等资粮，我愿力有情，我愿成佛。诸佛正法正中尊，以至菩提我归依。愿以布施等资粮，我愿力有情，我愿成佛。观想之一竟发出白色、黄色甘露光芒，消业障，给一切福报，一同涂上，融到心中，跟我无二。Visualize the Guru send for white and yellow color nectar light, purify all the negative karma, imprint recruited from negative in beginning time, and give all the blessing of body, speech, and mind. He come on top of us, dissolve into us, become inseparable from us. So now, in the space in front of me, then we think of four-arm chain music appear. Then we think of all the luminous sentiment all around us. Then we think that out of great compassion, may I become a protector for those who are unable to free themselves, feed themselves, protect themselves. So when we say protect sentient being, the first layer of protection is the protection of being cured. Second level of protection is protect their mind by giving them the Dharma. So you realize that the protection is not that guard, you're protecting sentient being by teaching them the Dharma. So you protect them by not creating a negative karma to go to lower realm. So it's most powerful. Must remember, most powerful, most powerful, best power. So is it you cannot? Of course you can. You can tell your people. Most of you go out, right? Your friend, you tell them, 愛誠先淡薄，有敗有保庇。第一念淡薄，阿彌別好。They owe money pay me, owe money home. I tell you, they got all sort of pattern come out one. Because they think of money, oh money home, oh money home. You got three money. I say, wow. 这個直直上類啊 own money home. So own money pay me home. So you are able to teach them. I'm quite sure. If cannot, right, there are certain mantra that are supposed to, by listening, purify. I think the only one that got this stretch amount ability, right? In the Mahamudra, they got this in liberation by touching, liberated by seeing, liberation by drinking, liberation by smelling. Actually, there is a precondition. The person must have faith. Must have faith. He cannot stop by, but they say that even the dogs, right, can be liberated by hearing. Because the dog got no concept. He's very pure one. They hear the sound, they can get liberated. But we all hear the sound, we don't get liberated because we got doubt. We got doubt. Chinebo. We can even the sound you can liberate by hearing on. Then smelling. 哎呀，这么难闻，哎呀，这么好闻，我要多一点 desire come out. When the animals smell, they just smell. They never conceptualize. That's why they're able to liberate. But it's the concept that stops you from having a direct perception of the thing. Then when you touch things, right, the idea is, you see, in Mahamudra, just now earlier I said, in Mahamudra, and someone, in Mahamudra is almost that you're empty of thought. You're in the gap between the end of last thought and the thing, there's no nothing. So we're trying to give up any object of attachment or aversion. But to someone who do not know, seems to us like this guy is thinking of nothing. No, we're trying to give up. We're not trying to become anything. We're not trying to become no thoughts. We're trying to give up thoughts by not interacting with thought. At a certain point, we give up, give. Suddenly, we become so quiet. We stay in a gap. So that's absolutely wrong. And also, it's supported by refuge, bodhicitta, wisdom, realizing emptiness. So first must have renunciation. So the other one, you don't think of anything, correct? There's one cause, what? There's nothing going to happen. I hope you all understand these few key points. It's very important. It's really absolutely very key inside the thing. You can understand this, then then if I ask you what's in your mind right now, nothing. Or you're trying to give up things. Is it nothing or you're trying to give up things? Sifu, I got a lot of thought, but I'm trying my best right now. How do you give up? Simple. Breathe in, breathe out, watch. Breathe in, breathe out, watch. Breathe in, breathe out, watch. If you watch all the person follow you back, you return back to what is about it. You return back to the breath again. Breathe in, breathe out, and watch. Breathe in, breathe out. So you have to repeat for many times. This one got no shortcut. I realize the only shortcut is that you got the method that suit you the most one. You got the method that suit you the most. And the method that suit you the most because it's the method you understand. Because you understand. Now that's the best method. When you don't understand, even the most profound method don't mean anything. You cannot understand it. 了解吗? I'm trying to use example you all can really understand. You know the makeup, right? Lady put makeup like raw, bak bai, draw all the thing. I ever see people like the TikTok one or see like, wow, the face all like that. Then after what, 1-2 hour later, look like, wow, how can be like that one? I always remember Lamuzapa Rinpoche say, one of your first few students called Princess Zina. He said, in the morning look like, wow, 60-year-old. After in the toilet, then come out, like 2 hours later, wow, looks so different. Wow, looks so different. So same thing. You can give to someone with the makeup or everything, right? Then don't know how to paint one look really like, wow, not so nice. But you know to draw and whatever thing, right? Then will look very different because we are still attracted to appearance because of imprint. I'm gonna tell you, when a beautiful person scold you, you feel that, okay 了，我该骂. But ugly person scold me, 你这么难看，你骂我，你真的没有，你不能够骂我，你这么难看. You get angry when someone look ugly, not so nice, expression, you get angry. 你这么难看，你骂我，你不可以。But beautiful 人啊，哎呀，给他骂有时候爽了，他不是好看。Oh, that's weird, I tell you. Both all the ugly sound come out, right? But you got attachment, or this one make me nice, got pleasure because you look at something. Because your mind all focusing on, you're focusing on the maybe the face, wow, very nice. See, 你们很笨呢，真笨呢，我跟你们讲。If you ever see me, I totally take one stick, I go about to whack you one, sure whack one, I confirm I sure whack one. Just now, because she's so long, right? So there was once this Rinpoche, right? He was one of the 25 direct disciple, reincarnation of one of the 25 direct disciple of Guru Rinpoche. So there's one family, right? The son, right, love to gamble until it's very jalat already. Wow. Then the parents and the wife know this Rinpoche. Then he tell the son, do you want to change? He said, yeah, I want to change this time. So he bring to the Rinpoche and then he tell the Rinpoche he's gambling and so much problem to the family, whatever thing. Rinpoche can help him or not. So the Rinpoche look at him. Do you really want me to help you? He asked 3 times. The son said, yes, you really want me to help you? He said, yes, you really want me to help you get everything? Then the Buddha take out his pupa, shapale one time, smack one time, the guy knock out, really knock out. Never wake up that time, become like brand new, never gamble anymore. Wow. Why I need to have this, man. I must go Sentosa there, the casino, I'll go there. Are you ready? Then the policeman come. 师傅怕狼，马大来。So inside your inside your mind, right? You must have this very strong sense of purpose. very strong sense of purpose, living very purposefully, correct? This strong sense of purpose is mudicita. This strong sense of purpose must be something from your very mind, correct? That you wish that may I become the very best I can for everyone. May I become the very best, living my very best. A lot of people think of living their very best. You sit on a yacht, wind setting, then the sunshine, then where that's bullshit on you. You're going to try on the sea rock like mad, drink champagne or like then cold, then wear very little clothing, then that look very shallow. 这个骗人 don't let people get snooked by people. I was there before because I'm a diving platoon commander. Wet nice. Chao daga besi, I tell you. It's not the most nice thing. Don't believe what you see. No. That's why the Buddha said, don't believe them. On what basis you must believe them? Because they look nice? Yeah. 不要骗了. No. I said, I maybe got experience. So a lot of us want to try, then we believe, right? So no need to do that. Okay, today I spent quite a lot of time I talking about really how to get your mind into that mood, that okay, I need to be real right now. When I was in the special force, right? So before we go out for mission, we'll paint our face. We camouflage our face. We put all the black thing on our hide because we don't want the moonlight. Sometimes the moon could be full moon when you go for operation, then shine. Then our face got oil one. So we camouflage. It's not we look fierce, no. It's to shine so that we not got no reflection. So we buckle up every other thing. So when we move, don't like cling, cling, cling. Don't have this type of sound. So we'll jump. So when we jump, correct, so they should not make any sound that is human make one. Cannot. Also, we paint our face. So when we paint our face, we become warrior. When we take the Bodhisattva bow, we become spiritual warrior. Must remember. Every time we take. So every time I look at the camouflage take, correct? When we think, we become ordinary warrior. When we take the Bodhisattva bow, we have become a spiritual warrior. And our weapon, compassion, wisdom. If you're able to unite both, wow, nothing can hurt your mind. You become so incredible. That is the most amazing thing. So I say so you all never paint your face before, right? No? Actually, sometimes you look quite scary if you paint the thing, right? You look, right? So when we go and move in the jungle, then the person in front, then blur, do all the thing, then we'll go and look at him, and then we do this. This is what's happening. Then the next thing come, the guy cannot, I will take the helmet and no, we're supposed to whisper. It sounds then scary when you whisper and you say, I'm gonna kill you when I go back. I will hang you alive. Usually the most soft sound is the deadliest. Watch out. I will finish you when we go back. Okay? You watch out. Well, there we go. I don't know you all can hear or not. Well, I tell you, they are really, really afraid. So right now, you all must be watch out. Every time, the Mara are always around. Especially, we call your practitioner called high value target. Because the ordinary people don't practice, correct? But the Mara don't like people practice the Dharma, main thing. Don't like to pray. Because why not? Many of your life, you're like this before. Okay, good. So we create some Omani Pime home. Then we try to delegate to the lady. Then we do Vajrasattva. Today we do the long Vajrasattva 21 times. So we also purify her. So we pray for Molly, Sun Lee, the brother, correct? Go Kok Leong, correct? To have a good rebirth. So just pass away. So we must always try to think of those people we like recently get to know or hear or everything. Every time you hear the ambulance sound off, you should say one Omani Peme or feel Omani Peme home. May they be well and happy. May they recover from their sickness. We must always think like that. Must always think like that. So here where we are is very near to the army hospital. So sometimes you'll hear in Singapore when the ambulance sound, right, it means that someone inside there very emergency one. If the ambulance move but don't make sound, that means inside there not critical. So I just see ambulance before a few years ago. I puke, so I remember. So I go that time, no people this but you better go away because that means they go I already. There's I need to go there and got all the equipment to sustain the thing. So right now, what is more important is to watch out your mind. Only your mind can destroy all your happiness. No one. Because your mind not strong enough. You let other people destroy. I say that right now we are waste paper rubbish. Your mind is almost like that. Do you allow people to 做 inside your mind? You don't allow her or not? So must need to protect your mind. Breathe. Stay away from people who you know that going to garbage your mind. Stay away. I'm gonna tell you, it's very easy. Your mind is very weak. All those good people come, right? I remember when one student I was teaching in Pokaxi for long ago. I did some Sunday class, Sunday school. That student was very clever, but she spent a couple of years in American study, scholar. Come back, the hair become blue color one. I said, "Willow, how do you become blue color one?" Because it's called expression. Expression. I'm the I. I say, "Wow." I say, "Liao lo." Liao Liao. I say, quite. Because your mind not strong enough. You think you're strong enough, actually not strong enough. Even Lama Tsongkhapa go alone, right? Even Jetsu Melaba go alone. You mean you're so steady? I don't think so, right? No. Even Lama Atisha also went alone. You mean you're so good? Even Lama, don't need talk about anything. I talk about Lama Tsongkhapa. Can let talk about Lama Tsongkhapa in my past life. Kun Sang Yeshe, they also did that. Okay, Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om mani padme hum, 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 om mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum, 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 om mani padme hum. Om mani padme hum, 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 om mani padme hum. Good. The next mantra we're going to do here. So yesterday I sort of teach you how to say the mantra to offer her when you urine or you poop, and then the other mantra that I gave is when you let go of wind, and then when you step over a holy object. So quite good. Some of you all already printed, put inside your toilet, whatever thing. I think it's okay. But waterproof the thing, I understand not. Don't cock out how wet when I'm going to put inside there. Then at least you can. So put inside there is it's not just for fun. You must remember one. So if you cannot put behind where you're flush, put in front one. In front of your door, you close the door in front. Then you pee, then you can remember one. So I saw Rinpoche because Rinpoche right-handed. He was on the right hand side. I remember something like that. The Rinpoche toilet. You all never go inside Rinpoche toilet before, right? Yeah, I go before. No, I didn't use it, but I saw. Oh. I also went to His Holiness toilet before. I saw, but I didn't use. Cannot use. They don't call holy toilet bowl. That's the only holy toilet bowl. Holy toilet bowl. It's very good now. So because you all like to like to learn things, you all like, wow, But it's very good. These are things that ordinary thing you do, but the ordinary thing can become extraordinary because of your motivation. Clear? Even poop can become a practice. Even pee can become a practice. Even something very embarrassing can become a practice. If you decide to be vulnerable, so sorry, I got to say this prayer for the hungry world. I just fart. Then you say. Then Rinpoche say, there's no fart here. You label fart. I always remember that. But fart you already label already, ma. That's why I got fart. But you got no fart. It's an object of offering for the hungry ghosts. I always felt they're so pitiful, correct? They cannot have anything except this. They got no. To them, it's a breath of fresh air because of karma. Karma. So you all must really purify. How much you all must purify? I must how about say a lot lah. Lama Tsongkhapa did 3.5 million prostration. For every prostration you all do. Okay lah. For every 5 prostration you must do 1 Vajrasattva mantra. You all need also must say 700,000 Vajrasattva mantra lah. How many of you do 700,000? Not many of you all, right? No? But you can do 1 million will be very good. Also got one student, one of your classmates finished 1 million already. But I got feeling still not enough. Still must do some more. Because you do that, you will be, you know yourself. You're very confident that I need that come, I know how to wash. I know how to wash away the thing. At first, I prepare myself for having more dirty. You know yourself. Just like yesterday, I thought about if you know how to rejoice, you'll always be 会偷笑咯。你会一直偷笑的。There is that small little joy. It won't be very big and the small little joy. You see people, how come like that one? Then you start to giggle. Or you start become very any small thing you can find joy on. You no need to see or do a lot of things. It could be the smallest thing you can bring a lot of joy because your joy, your mind, right, is just so spontaneous right now. You're not looking for fault. When you're not looking for fault, you become at peace with yourself where joy comes very quickly. So for that, you need to purify. So Vajrasattva must do one. So today we do the long Vajrasattva. We do 21 times. So we are set the four opponent power, power, base power, regret power, antidote power, promise. 现在我们就做金刚萨埵，我们念21遍长咒。Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malupalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaba Sutokaya Mehaba Supokaya Mehaba Hanurato Mehaba Sapositi Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitanke Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Bhagavan Sawatata Gata Pajamami Musa Pajabahama Samaya Satwa Hom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malupalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaba Sutokaya Mehaba Supokaya Mehaba Anurato Mehapan Sapositi Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Sawatata Gada Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokayo Mehaban Subokayo Mehaban Anurato Mehaban Sapositi Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Sawatata Gada Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokayo Mehaban Subokayo Mehaban Anurato Mehaban Sawasiti Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Savatata Gata Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokayo Mehaban Subokayo Mehaban Anurato Mehaban Sawasiti Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Savatata Gata Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokaya Mehaban Subokaya Mehaban Hanurato Mehaban Sawasiti Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Savatata Gata Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokaya Mehaban Subokaya Mehaban Anurato Mehaban Sawasiti Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Savatata Gata Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokaya Mehaban Subokaya Mehaban Anurato Mehaban Sawasiti Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Savatata Gata Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokaya Mehaban Subokaya Mehaban Hanurato Mehaban Sawasiti Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Savatata Gata Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokaya Mehaban Subokaya Mehaban Anurato Mehaban Sawasiti Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Savatata Gata Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokaya Mehaban Subokaya Mehaban Anurato Mehaban Sawasiti Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Savatata Gata Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokaya Mehaban Subokaya Mehaban Anurato Mehaban Sawasiti Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Savatata Gata Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Satwa Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokaya Mehaban Subokaya Mehaban Hanurato Mehaban Sawasiti Memaya Sasawa Kama Susame Shitangke Guru Hong Ha 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 ho bhagavan Savatata Gata Bajamami Musa Bajabahama Samaya Sato Ahom Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Malubalaya Vajrasattva Nido Padita Dido Mehaban Sutokaya Mehaban Subokaya me aba anurato me aba sawasidi me maya sasa wakaba susame shidanke yankuru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sawadada gada bajama me muza bajaba hama samaya zato ahom be om bajasato samaya malubalaya bajasato nedo badida Dido me haban sutokaya me haban supokaya me haban hanurato me haban sawasidi me maya sasa wakaba susame Shirange yankuru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sawadada gada bajama me muza bajaba hama samaya Sato ahom be om bajasata samaya malubalaya bajasato nelo badita dido me haban sutokayo me haban supokayo me haban anurato me haban sawasidi me maya sasa wakaba susame shirange yankuru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sawadada gada bajama me muza bajaba hama samaya sato ahom be om bajasata samaya malubalaya Bajasato nero badita dito me haba sudokaya me haba subokaya me haba hanurado me haba sawasidi me maya sasawakaba susame shirange yankuru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sawadada gada bajama me muza bajaba hama samaya sato ahom be om bajasata samaya malobalaya Pada satane no padita dito me haban sutokayo me haban supokayo me haban hanurato me haba sawasidi me maya sasawakaba susame shirange yankuru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sawadada gada bajama me muza bajaba hama samaya sato ahom be om pada sata samaya malubalaya pada satane no padita dito me haban sutokayo me haban supokayo me haba Anurata me haban sawasidi me maya sasawakaba susame shirange yankuru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan Sawadada gada bajama me muza bajaba hama samaya sato ahom be om baja sato samaya manubalaya baja sata neno padita dino me haban sudokaya me haban supokaya me haban anurato me haban sawasedi me maya sasawa gaba susame shirangi yankuru ho ha 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 ho bhagavan sawadada gada bajama me muza bajaba hama samaya sato ahom be om baja sato samaya manubalaya Pajasato nido padita dido me haba sudokaya me haba subokaya me haba anurato me haba sawasidi me maya sasawagaba susame shidanke yankuru hong ha 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 ho bhagavan sawadada gada bajama me musa bajaba hama samaya satwa a hom pe 上完观想金刚萨埵上我们全部身口业障都消了，汤融到心中跟我们为发愿，现在明天早上不造恶业。Vishaya Guru Bhaja Sattva say all negative karma complete. Purify, dissolve into you, become inseparable from you. Then you make promise from now till sunrise tomorrow not to create negative karma. So a very correct way to think is like we all got a lot of our rubbish bin is pretty full still. We're not removed quite a lot, but we are in the process of removing. In the process of removing. So in the process of removing, obviously when you remove rubbish, right, there'll be smell, right? Not even you also don't smell your own poop, right? You know, you won't say my poop very nice smell one. This like that it's not very nice smelling. So same thing, don't analyze last time the person do something bad to you. Even after 100 years, you smell shit, shit still shit, understand? Or it still gives bad smell one. So don't think of what unkind act people do to you. Maybe you analyze or you can let go. No, don't do that. You smell your own shit, other people's shit you create one. It's still shit. You're still gonna get a bad feeling one. So it's better to focus on the empty nature of thing and work on compassion. When you got compassion, you're able to let go, you'll become a much happier person. 让一让，放一放，你会过得比较幸福，比较快，比较充满，扎实充满，满满的幸福。为什么你要偷小便宜啊？要听他说一次对不起，so what？你就没 anything correct 了。你要对不起，我帮他讲了，对不起哦，sorry，对不对？也是，你说师傅他要跟我说对不起，不要紧，我帮他讲，他名叫什么名字？我某某某某叉叉叉，对不起哦，sorry 哦，你大人有大量哦，then you're happy already. You know, this actually boosts your own ego much better. It's not helpful for you. That's worse. That's worse. That's giving poison. Then you drink poison. Wow, 谢病. You boost your own ego. Hey, your ego becomes stronger. What you're trying to do is destroy your ego. Then you do the opposite of all the whole thing. Okay, you'll start on with the small thing, the pee one, the poop one, the let go win one. Then I also got one more, the mucus one. Like I think today I offer the mucus one also. Clean one. People, doesn't mean now, oh, I got, 师傅 say can pre oh, I'm going to do all the pre you cannot do that. Singapore got one rule, right? You're not pre 套地吐痰要罚钱的，对不对？ So you don't do that now. So we got one for spitting, one for mucus and one for nasal. One is for the throat mucus. Pui, that tama. Got one is p right? All beside counted not. I think they say mucus all beside not counted. Oh, Sifu, what are you doing? All beside offer. You see, the most those things that people consider very, how can it be practiced, right? The Buddha said everything can be practiced if you are skillful enough. Remember? So there was my teacher, Kong Lotto Rinpoche, said that. I say, is it that go toilet can say? No! You go anywhere, you can say Om Mani Padme. In the toilet also can say Om Mani Padme. Who said cannot say one? You mean the Chinese cannot see what you're doing? Of course you can see. Anywhere you go, you can say, oh. So wherever you go, you do. When you do your tahao, no, you can think Vachasafa, you purify all negative, all come out, correct? That one body one. Okay, now I give the three mantra for the speed. I'm not trying to tell you must speed. But nowadays we all don't speed. Singapore we all train quite well already, correct? Not? We all take one tissue paper. 现在我没有看到人家吐痰了。Maybe I don't usually go and see people got speed. 没代志啊，that one，对不对 ？So is it counted not? Someone speed, you say the mantra can. Someone can you imagine you all quarrel with people, then the person angry, he that, 喂，你这个臭人，then you say Om Shala Shama Ahara Be Soha，哇，你 then you create merit. Oh, can you imagine? The person pui, then you Om Shale Shama Ara He Be Soha. We say 7 times. You claim merit. Wow, how amazing. Then the person throw. Then you say the mantra. So you can imagine your mind is full of Dharma. Instead of saying, 我这个人很不文雅, you take whatever the person, you create merit for the person. You see? You create merit for the person. You see, so amazing, correct or not? Last time my akong, because got TB, always, then well, I never know this mantra. So now got this mantra, then easy. Okay, now spitting one. So you all listen. Om A Shale Shama Ahara Be Soha. Then throat. This one is, then the Tama. Om A Chera Ahara Be Soha. Then the mucus. Om A Bigana Ahara Be Soha. Okay, so this is the three one that come up from here and from the mouth one. So now you got a lot of people, usually Chinese Mahayana don't have one. You all have. This lineage very rare. Most people don't talk about this one. Most people don't talk about it. Can you maybe you scold, you fight people, they scold, then the person very angry, pui, then you Om Ashale Shama Arabe Soha. You say 7 times. The person probably think you crazy, but you song the whole day, you know. No, practitioner are the most amazing people to be with. When you're with Rinpoche, right, there's nothing called dirty one because pure view. In my life, I only see people suffering under the control of things. I always think of the 3 types of suffering they're going through, the suffering of change that the human being never considers as called suffering. Then you think you like massage, try to massage 100 hours, the same spot. Oh, I like massage. I go 2 hours. I say try 200 hours. Don't only add 1 more zero already. You sure cannot take it one. Anything add 1 more zero behind, you'll be finished one. 我很会吃，我可以吃8碗。You try to put 1 more zero behind 80 bowl. You think you can handle or not? We cannot one. Best cause but I think the main suffering is suffering under control, ignorant. Under control. So you try to make your mind as fast. That means you can every moment also can practice one. Very important. Okay. Good. Now I do dedication. So 我们做回向. Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of a Guru Buddha, that I be able to liberate all the sentient beings from all their suffering. May the precious Bodhi mind not born arise and grow, may their upon and no decline but increase forevermore. We pray for the long and stable life of all the Guru teaching true path to enlightenment anytime, anywhere in the world. Long stable life, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Sakyamuni Buddha, Jadon Rinpoche, all the Gurus, then Kanchola, then all the teachers teaching true path to a long stable life. Then we also pray for all the unmistaken captives of Rinpoche to be identified, and this life show the aspect of great teacher, great yogi, great and great scholar. Then for all the FMT project to activity to flourish, then the people come to contact the Dharma, and also for the building of Guru Rinpoche program and Harishi to actualize and and all the obstacles will be pacified to be as soon as possible. So I pray for you all to become very, very diversified in all your practice. In every circumstances, you can practice. Like you drive car, you go up PIE before you come, you go up PIE, the Benjamin Bridge, right? I will go up and free everyone. May I reach the enlightenment for when you go down slope, then you think that may I go hell to free all beings for. So everything, then you drive on PIE or the highway, may everybody take the highway of the of the Mahayana path. So every moment can practice one. So I pray you all to really enjoy your practice. Understand or not? I never know practice can be so fun one. Bathe also can practice. Put also can practice. Poop also can. Bathe the practice, the mantra I offer right now. The mantra for bathing one. Om Sange Jana Jana no Jana Bani Dani Dani Jinja Jibe Jana Ge Jana Bani Sange Jana Show. Om Sawatata Gata Abhigata Samaya Sriye Aho. Om Sawatata Gata Abhigata Samaya Sriye Aho. Om Sawatata Gata Abhigata Samaya Sriye Aho. Then I feel that the nectar coming down and purify. So this was spoken by one of my teacher. It's called the Kangyuan Rinpoche. He said that if you do this thing, visualization, you get the benefit of purifying your mind. You say that it's pure. You don't need the water thing, but because you say that mantra, it purify your mind also, your mind, your bad thoughts. Your bad thoughts, because the nectar enter your mind. Okay. So I pray for you all to be very diversified. So now you tell me, 师父, what put not say拜? Well, let me practice a lot. Well, you want to practice the true mucus, you must go to Taiwan because they all use Chiu Ping Nang, correct? Then I think maybe now they got box, their whole mouth all red color one now. Because you get addicted to it. Even you look ugly, I don't care how I look, but I eat Chiu Ping Nang. So in the Bhutan, some of the monks still chew ping nang because it's a tradition, Then they got hooked to the habit, then they think it's normal. But actually, normal, the thing not nice one. The first time you taste not nice, it cannot be nice one. I tried before, siap like that, how can be nice? That's my karma. I got no karma to eat ping nang. I'm pretty happy about it. Pretty happy about it. So I pray for all you all to be pacified. Then I pray for, may I take all your suffering and give my happiness to you. As much you can receive. Okay, good. So we pray for these people who have passed away, right? So one commando who passed away, for Mahindra to have a good rebirth, for Go Kok Leong, for Lau Ming Han, for Irene Yeo, for Tutan Lamo, for Ray Sedian, for Chua Bom Hong, for Hang Mong Kan, then for Chua Long Tai. Then we pray for these people. Okay, we pray for Sandy Trang, then for Josephine Han, for Susan Singh, for Su Ling, Mui Ling, for Wang Chifeng, for Kui Lin, for Wen Chin, for Li Ming Chuan, Debun Kai, for Ho Sok Ching, for Sirai Shah, then for Sin Wei, the auntie, then to have a very good rebirth. Madam Tay. Then also we pray for Florence Liu, Ho King Kok, Hang Piao, then for Lee Hui Kern, for Clayton Ong Lau Teck Kim, Ong Si Pan Associated for Pek Xia, for Sanjay Kalin Mok James Chua, then for Carol Gui Tan Lai Wei, for Tan Kei Xiang, for Kenny, Lim for Lim Sing, for Teo Han Chuan, for Richard Tan, for Desmond Lim, for Tai Ti Alison Go, for Michelle Liu, for Yak Kong Wai, Alvin Shang An, for Jean, for Guan Si, for Nigel, Anita Sim, for Kelly Chong, and Annie Chu, Anjali, and Biliang. Then we pray for two dogs. One dog to recover as quick, for Kiki, who had undergo operation, and for Wooly, who had passed away, to have a very good rebirth. 好回向，愿以此功德普及于一切我等与众生，皆共成佛道。众生无边誓愿度，佛法无量誓愿觉，烦恼无尽誓愿断。断我无明，了我生死，愿我成佛度众生。永不忘众生情，永不忘上师情。然后回向我三世所累积到的福报，跟无数的佛陀、菩萨、声闻、独觉、阿罗汉、有情众生所累积到善业，是没自性的存在，是观在世生命安利。把这三业回向我跟你呢，也是没自性的存在，是观在世生名言安利。我们可以在最早的时间之后，可以成就圆满佛果位，也是没自性的存在，是观在世生名言安利。当我们成了佛，我们带全部有情众生一个都没漏到的，也是没自性的存在，是观在世生命安利，把他们安置到圆满佛果位，也是没自性的存在，是观在世生命安利。所以 dedicate all the countless merit created by oneself over the 3 times Buddha past, present, future, together all the merits of the Buddha, the Bodhisattva, the Prajaga, Buddha, the Arhat, the Daka, the Dakini, and all the Dharma protector, which does not exist truly, exist merely labeled by the mind. With that, look at this merit so that I and you also does not exist truly, exist merely labeled by the mind, quickly achieve the state of full enlightenment, who also does not exist truly, exist merely labeled by the mind. So when achieve full enlightenment, every single sentiment, who also does not exist truly, exist merely labeled by the mind, and quickly lead to the state of full enlightenment, who also does not exist truly, exist merely labeled by the mind, even by myself alone, who also does not exist truly, exist merely labeled by the mind. Okay, so for those who have joined her, right, we got this retreat that's coming up in the March one. It's the Great Liberation Sutra retreat on the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th. 13, 14, and the particular 15. So these three retreat on the 14th is the actual day of the retreat. So you all have not signed up. I think it's very good to just do. I will just leave the contact of Siu Ping inside the thing, so you can contact Siu Ping. I think it's very good to join the thing because you can purify great amount of negative karma because it's one of the most powerful thing. Okay, this I say I'm going to give you the mantra, wish granting will mantra. I give now. So this mantra very important now. If you wear clothes, right, you say this mantra 7 times. You blow on anything. You blow on incense. You blow on your clothes. You blow on a towel. You blow on a handkerchief. You blow anything that people bless. Because this mantra is very important. Because this mantra itself is that it get blessed. The wisdom being don't enter. You understand? Don't enter. So you cannot do a mantra, the wisdom being enter, then you blow onto the thing. Well, then the Buddha kena your snot, right? Then not thing. But you say the wish granting will mantra, you do the thing, you bless, right? That means it gives the potential of purifying. Because there no wisdom being entered. It might be a bit technical, but once you do that, it become very useful. So I give offer to you all right now. Om Pe Ma Unisha Pe Mali Om Pe. 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 So especially you burn incense, you cannot you must say Om Ma Hum first. Must say Om Ma Hum. Or else you burn incense, say Om Ma Hum, right? So must you say or mentally say? Must say Om Ma Hum, Om Ma Hum, Om Ma Hum. Must say 3 times. Then you pacify, chase out all the hindrances, and then you get Om Pe Ma Unisha. So whoever smell your incense or purify negative karma. So like your friend come, right? So easy right now. You just put perfume, you wear, then pay more, then they smell your perfume, then you get benefit. But the best you say 1,000 Om Mani Padme Hum. Whoever say all the thing that they, so that one can quickly actualize the thing. Okay, I given that one already. 好，最后一句。愿消三障诸烦恼，愿得智慧真明了。普愿罪障悉消除，世世常行菩萨道。阿弥陀佛。Good night, everyone.
Thank you, dear Guru.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Nice 师傅
Good night.
Good
谢
night.
很
谢
nice 师傅，
谢谢小
谢谢师
米。
傅，
Good night.
Good. Everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.